Hey guys, I'm Mr. Thursday. I made a big boo-boo. I started to record a video on this camera, and it shut down. I was in the kitchen making a Cullen sandwich, and it was a really good video. It was really funny, I think, but the thing is, the batteries died in this camera. So what I did was I decided to make a Cullen sandwich. Since we were supposed to be doing the videos on food and the Cullens, I made a Cullen crust sandwich. What I put on the sandwich, and I'll explain each thing. I took one piece of whole wheat bread, because the Cullen family, you know, they're whole, and they're also all really pale, so I took a piece of white bread as well. One of the first ingredients on it was Edward.
He's the sweetest guy ever. Have you ever stared into his eyes? It was like the first time I heard the Beatles.
An apple. Contrary to what the others said, I actually believe Edward would do better as a green apple, because green apples are the best. Who doesn't like green apples? Anyways, so we're going to start off. We'll put them over here actually. What I'm going to start off with is what we're going to cook the bread with. This is not a member of the Cullen family. This is in fact Bella. And I picked that because, think of it, if you ever had just peanut butter in your mouth, you know that sort of feeling it gets where it's annoying and it sticks to the top of your mouth and all that? You know, peanut butter gets annoying, it's all ugh. Well, when you combine peanut butter with an apple, you get a really nice combination. And coincidentally, Edward is an apple. So my reasoning behind all this was, without Edward, Bella, as we've seen in the books, becomes sort of, you know, she becomes really annoying. So said, while I'm going along through each ingredient, I'm gonna complete the challenge I was assigned by picking a TV personality for each character, and my one for Edward is Bill O'Reilly, because sometimes, you know, he's really mellow and relaxed and joking and all that, and others he's really uptight and a jerk. So Bill O'Reilly for Edward. Alright, now the peanut butter and the apple were Bella and Edward. And some elaboration on that. I went on to say it wasn't picked up in either video, but I'll talk about how Bella's really annoying as peanut butter, but when mixed with the apple, Edward, she doesn't, you know, they're a perfect combination. You know, the peanut butter doesn't stick to your mouth when you eat it with an apple. It's, you know, peanut butter and apple, good combination. The next ingredient I put on the sandwich was Carlisle's food, which was a cannoli, which, for those of you that don't know, is an Italian dessert. I put a chocolate covered cannoli on the Cullen sandwich because, you know, when I think of like, it's an Italian dessert, and when I think of Carlisle, I think of, you know, those sort of countries over towards there, you know. I mean, probably think more of the Volturi, but I think of Carlisle and I think of those countries over there. So yeah, an Italian dessert for him, and it was a chocolate covered one because Carlisle's a particularly kind and sweet individual. The next ingredient I used was chocolate syrup for Esme, and because she's really sweet, and yeah, so, and Carlisle and Esme's personalities, by the way, I would say, I'd say Oprah for Esme, because she sort of, she doesn't have any kids of her own, just like Esme, but she considers those who aren't her kids to be her kids, and she does what she can to help them and, you know, teach them and all that, help them along. And, coincidentally, the kids I'm referring to are the kids in Africa, and Emmett and Rosalie both vacation in Africa. So, you know, I guess that fits. It was a lot. This all went better in the first video I did, but I'm kind of worn out from today. But, Carlisle, I don't really know. I guess if I had to pick anything, it would be, Bobby Flay. If any of y'all watch the Cooking Network, I mean, I don't know, I guess that would be Carlisle. The next ingredient was steak, which was Emmett, because he's really hearty and, you know, lean and, you know, steak. It works. And his TV personality would be Stephen Colbert. Name slipped me for a second. Because he always makes you laugh, and he's always, you know, he never fails to make you laugh. He's extremely funny. The next one was Jasper. Jasper was meant to comfort, or he comforts people, right? So I thought, comfort food. So Jasper was ice cream. And his TV personality is Jon Stewart. Because, he's, you know, Jon Stewart's very chillaxed. He's very mellow, and, so far, my wonderful Cullen Crust sandwich has wheat bread, white bread, peanut butter, apples, ice cream, chocolate syrup, cannolis, and, steak. Yeah, that's it so far. The next is Alice. This is where the sandwich starts to get kind of bad. Alice is salsa, because she's sort of the partier, you know. Oh man, it's been a rough day. But yeah, Alice is the partier to me, so salsa I think fit. And her TV personality would either Tia Tequila, I think, is what comes to mind because of the partying and whatnot. But so yeah, Rosalie, I couldn't think of a TV personality for. However, I did think of a food for her, and I commented on Mr. Wednesday's video saying I would go into a spiel about this, but I'm running up the video time, so I'll just touch on it. Rosalie was a plum, because the skin of a plum is sort of sour. It's a sort of bitter tasting thing. It still tastes good. It's very good taste, but it's a sour taste. The inside, however, is very, very sweet. And if the seed, which I referred to as her heart, is very big, proportion-wise, you know. So on the outside, she's a bit sour, but but in the inside, you know, she's very sweet and she has a very big heart. She just doesn't show it. So that was my thoughts for Rosalie. And I couldn't think of a TV personality for her, but yeah, I mean, that's it, I guess. So the Cullen Crust sandwich consisted of white bread, wheat bread, peanut butter, an apple, cannoli, ice cream, chocolate syrup, 2 more that are steak, and salsa. That